Google made a statement about, and by Google I think it was John Muller, made a statement about, someone said that I'm seeing the same pattern on multiple client sites, hundreds of backlinks. Whoops, my Google went off because I said, hey. Hundreds of backlinks coming from the globe.net and related spammy domains. And John Muller said we already ignore links from sites like that where they're unlikely to be natural links, no need to disavow them. Which I thought was interesting, specifically that he said no need to disavow. And there's a lot of times I've heard people, they get a client, they say their website isn't penalized, they don't see anything really bad happening, but they have a ton of these bad looking links, and they're like, should we go and disavow them or leave them? Usually the standard response I see is just don't bother, right? Because if it's not hurting you, don't bother. But John Muller pretty much confirmed that unless you see something negative happening, don't really worry about that disavow tool, which is, I see that question come up a lot when it comes to the organic search and backlinks. So, I don't know if you have any comments on that.
I mean, the globe.net.
I know.
I mean, it's interesting that he says no need to disavow.
Mm-hmm.
So I do know there's a couple studies out there, and I'm not sure how recent they are, of people that they'll put up a disavow file of spammy links. They don't really see any recovery or anything. And then they replace that disavow file with a blank disavow file with no links. So basically they're replacing it and they're reclaiming all their links, and they actually see a boost from that. So I don't know that I want to still test the disavow function sometimes, just because it does seem to, again, we're just kind of blind how we use that. But some of those tests I saw kind of show that, maybe not disavow, but if you disavow, then disavow a blank file, it actually gave them boosts, which is interesting. Maybe those links aren't actually being ignored either. Maybe they're still passing some type of page rank. Maybe they're just not passing a penalty or something. I don't know, because it's weird. Like if you upload a disavow file and you don't see anything, then you take a blank file and you upload it, and you see a boost. I mean, why would you see that?
It would also be interesting to understand how Google's saying where you're likely to get spammy links. Especially with the disavow feature being around so long, they've probably collected a lot of data on what sites they're commonly seeing come up, like the Globe.
Yeah.
So it might be to a point now where the disavow tool isn't really as automatic as it used to be. It might go through a lot more filters and checks before they really look at that data. But that might be something, if that is recent. You said you don't know how long ago it was, but that would kind of make sense that if that was the case and they were pulling that much data from the disavow tool, that if you told the disavow tool that these are spammy and then said, no, wait, never mind, these are actually good links, that might have a positive effect. So definitely be interesting to test. But
it's something that we're definitely looking at testing more recent. But I did see some older testers. Again, I don't know exactly how old, because they weren't my tests. I just secondhand heard about them. But definitely something interesting to keep in mind.